Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Henry. It is 6:48 a.m. and today is the 4th of December 2009. In just about 12 minutes, we're going to get the Canadian employment changes. It is scheduled to be released at 7 a.m. and we're looking at a forecast number for this release of positive 15K, or an increase of 15,000 jobs in Canada. Now, the previous release was a disappointing negative 43.2K, meaning that Canadian employment actually shrunk about by 43,000 last month. So today we're looking obviously for a positive improvement from last month's disappointing number. And what we're going to do is we're going to be we're looking for a safe trigger, a safe deviation of at least 30,000. So if the forecast is 15, based on a 30,000 deviation, we're looking to sell the dollar CAD if we get a positive 45,000 of increase in jobs, or we're looking to buy the dollar CAD pair if we get a negative 15,000. 15,000, or meaning 15,000 of jobs lost in Canada. Now, based on consensus expectation for this number from Trade and News, they're saying that the range from the analysts that they have surveyed is from negative 10,000 to a positive 30,000. So our trigger will definitely provide a surprise. Now, the dollar CAD is basically gaining strength prior to the release against the dollar, and we're seeing that the gain was actually, we started out at 105.72, and now we're just seeing about 40 pips a gain. So, in other words, if we get an inline with expectation, if we just get a positive 10, 15, I think we could see some kind of a reverse reaction based on buy on rumors, sell on news type of deal. But I'll be very careful about taking those kind of trades because just based on what we know with non-farm payrolls, it's probably not a good idea to be jumping based on that kind of trade today. But nevertheless, we will explore that option. We'll possibly do a buy trade if we get something that's in line with the expectation. However, based on the extremely negative data we saw last month, we could be getting the surprise today to the positive side, as I've been reading some analysts expecting the number to be 15K or even much better than that. So we'll just have to wait for the number and then decide what to do. So if we get a huge deviation, I will even try to call the trade immediately after the move, because it is possible that we might not see much of a retracement. So just keep that in mind, because trading the dollar CAD pair is sometimes tricky. Sometimes this pair starts to move, we won't really see much of a retracement, especially we do have the non-farm payroll in about 90 minutes. Alright guys, coming up about a little bit under a minute for the release. So just stand by in the time being. Right now we're just sitting at the low of the day for the dollar CAD. So what we'll do is, if the number comes out much better than expected, we will take a trade, sell this. Hopefully if we get a strong release, we'll go ahead and sell it immediately. Okay, stand by. Okay, let's go ahead and sell it right now. We got a much better than expected release. So sell. This is a much better than expected number. We got a positive 79K of release. Yeah, we could see about 104.60. So that will probably be our take profit level at 104.60. So what I'll do is I'll close the trade manually if the market starts showing signs of reversal. The deal with this trade is that I think the market will start to, we're seeing a little bit of retracement, but with my experience with this currency pair is that you will probably stall in this area, and then you will probably make a quick drop down again just prior to the release, prior to the 8:30 hour. You will make another leg down. So as long as we are able to maintain at this level, 104.91, 93, that's a lot of entries of a lot of people. We could probably see 104.60 in the next 90 minutes, so we can take our profit. So we're gonna put our TP at 104.60. I think that would be a number that we can reach. And it is a slow moving currency, especially at this time. And I do think there's a lot of potential for it to keep on dropping down. Remember, the release we got is nothing short of amazing. We got almost 80K out of a 15K of deviation, and I told you guys that consensus is from -10 to +30. So we even with the most optimistic estimate, we still blow that out of the water by another 50,000. Alright guys, we're coming very close to hitting that support level, about 104.61 area. So for those that have entered around the 90s, I would definitely suggest that we take something off the table, guys. The market, remember, the market has already moved a good 80 some pips, so we should take something off the table, guys. I know some of you got in like around the 80s, whatever. You're only seeing a few pips of profit, but let's take something off the table here, especially if you're in much earlier. So we're gonna go ahead and close 50% of it. I do expect the market to maybe go down to the 104.60, but you know, my reservation with support is that it's likely to maybe give an initial bounce off on the market. So especially if you enter around the 98 or whatever, you should see about 25 pips of profit or something similar to that. Then you know, definitely take something off the table. And if you enter at 105 area, then of course, you know, you had a chance for about 40 pips of profit. So definitely take something off the table. Okay guys, we just closed the trade. People got out from 60 to 65. Great. If you're not out, time to close it. I think we'll see some support in this area, resistance to the downside. So time to close your trade. Market would probably give us a little bit of reversal, but not enough for us to get in on a buy. I think it's a great trade prior to the non-farm payroll. Hopefully we'll keep the momentum up. I'll be back just 15 minutes before the non-farm payroll. We'll go over it real quick, and hopefully we'll make some money there too. Alright guys, let me take a quick coffee break. See you all in about 30 minutes.